Hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use finger tricks to solve your cube. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick a face to be your up face and a face to face you. It does not matter which that is, just use yellow as the top place and green facing me as an example. So what we're going to do is, when you're not using finger tricks, you may notice that you use your whole hand to move each face. And this can get your hands really tired after a little while. So in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to use one finger to move each layer. So we're going to start off with the right layer. There are different ways of moving the right layer. The way that most people do it is they take their whole right hand to move it. And this is the accepted way to use it for finger tricks. Same with the left layer. For the up layer, instead of using your whole hand to move it, what we're going to do is we're going to take our index finger on our right hand, just to do U. And we're going to take our index finger on our right hand and do this move. Just like this. For U prime, it works the same way, except we're going to take our index finger on our left hand and move it in this way. For D, what we're going to do is we're going to take our ring finger on our left hand and move it across the down layer. For D prime, we do the same thing, except we take the ring finger on our right hand and we do the same move, except prime. For B, we're going to take our index finger on our right hand and move the back layer. For B prime, it works the same way, except we're going to take the index finger on our left hand and rotate B prime. Now for F. For front, we can do there's different ways to do it, but this is the way I learned to do it. We take our index finger, move the front side. For F prime, there are two different ways of doing it. The way that I do it is when you take your thumb on your right hand and move the front side prime position like this. Or you can take the index finger on your left hand and move the front side like this. Either way will work. So the finger tricks on the 3x3 is the same as the finger tricks on the 2x2 through the 7x7. It's just that on the bigger cubes, you will move 2 layers with one hand instead of just one layer. So we have here for the M layers, we can either use our middle finger or our index or ring finger. Either finger will work. If you're going to do an M2 like I just did, you generally want to use your ring finger and then your middle finger. So it would look like this. Just doing a single M, you can either use your middle finger or your ring finger. For M prime, you can rotate the cube a little bit and then use your index finger on your right hand like this. Or you can take this finger down here and move it down like this. That way is really hard. On the Megaminx and Pyraminx, I'll go over those next. On the Megaminx, it works practically the same way. You use your whole right hand to move the right side, and R prime. For U and U prime, it's the same thing as well. You use your index finger to do U on your right hand, and you use your index finger on your left hand to do U prime. For L, you just use your left hand, and same with L prime. Now for D, since there is no one specific D layer here, there's two. I'll just go ahead and do both of them. You can do it with this finger down here, but it is pretty difficult. So you generally want to just use your whole hand to do it. And same with over here. Or what you can do is you can rotate the Megaminx over and then use your right hand to do D moves. For F, it works the same way as well. And then same for B. On the Pyraminx, you have the same situation. You use your whole right hand to move the right side, whole left hand to move the left side, and you use your ring or index finger to move the up side. Now, we don't really ever use the down side in the Pyraminx, but in case you do, you can use the same finger. So now, just that you know that finger tricks are actually faster than just moving the whole layer with one hand, I'm going to do two solves. One of them is going to be without finger tricks, and one of them is going to be with finger tricks. And we'll compare the 2 times to see which one is faster. Alright, so as you probably know, the faster solve was used with finger tricks, and the slower solves did not have finger tricks. So that just goes to show that finger tricks are better, but it might take some time to get used to it. So if there's anything else I can really talk about on finger tricks. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button down below, and please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it.